Prattville Lions Football Review with Coach J.B. Wallace. Brought to you by Stivers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Prattville, Crab King Seafood, CBE, and Durbin Auto Parts.
Well, hello, Lion Nation, and welcome into the Prattville Lions Football Review with Coach J.B. Wallace. I'm Will Barrett, looking back at Friday's incredible region win, 17-16 over the Enterprise Wildcats. Coach Wallace, congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a huge night. 17-16, kind of not how we drew it up, but we did know going in as a staff, we knew that the game would be close. We knew it would be a different style of football. It'd be a lot of obstacles that we'd have to overcome Friday night, and we were able to do it. We knew coming in that our offense would get minimum opportunities to score because, I mean, they're good at what they do offensively, and they keep our offense off the field. And that's just half of the story. You know, the other half is being able to get our defense to perform the standard and to really not look through the forest. You know, you don't want them to look through the forest here. You kind of want them to see what's in front of them right there and play your responsibility, and we were able to do that. Our staff did a great job there, and, you know, holding them to 16 points was huge. And we talk every week offense, defense, but special teams really gave us the edge on this game Friday night. And, you know, without those special teams plays that we had guys stepping up in special teams, you know, it'd be a different outcome. Absolutely, Coach. This Enterprise team, you know, called it a signature win Friday night because a lot of people don't really realize how good this Enterprise team is. I mean, they've been just blowing people's doors off all year long and stood toe-to-toe with one of the best teams in the state, and they just happened to blink last. Right. You know, they come in here, and we knew it was going to – you knew, we all knew. They're not flying under your radar, but a lot of people's radar they have. This team is going to make a lot of people squirm down the stretch, and you were able – to hold them to 16 points, and that's way under their average. What was the secret? Well, I mean, just having a plan and sticking to it and understanding you can control what you can control. You know, we can't control how much time they take to get a play off. I mean, if it's 40 seconds on that play clock, they're going to milk it down to 35 seconds. You can't control that. But you can control trying to win first downs, and you can control, you know, giving your players little tidbits on how to line up, what to expect here, expect there. So, you know, my hats go off to the defensive staff for figuring that out. And also, you know, offensively, you know, they can't control that they only get a certain number of opportunities on Friday night because we tried to get the ball to them as many times as we could. But like I say, when you're facing this type of opponent, you know, there's certain things that you definitely got to be prepared for and you gotta expect. And, you know, a lot of people think, hey, it wasn't a pretty win. But actually, it was a win. It was very close to how we drew it up. Didn't think it was going to come down to the last play like that, but I knew the game would go like that. And I knew it would, you know, be some interesting things going on Friday night that we needed to fall in place for us. You know, we faked a punt, you know, trying to swing momentum first of all and to keep our offense on the field. We even tried a special kick to try to get the ball back off some tendencies we saw on film, you know, just trying to get an extra possession for our offense. And, you know, we don't talk a lot about it, but, you know, hats off to our offense for going out and scoring when they had to score and keeping us, you know, within arm's reach to win this game. Absolutely. You know, Coach, people can say, well, that wasn't a pretty win. It wasn't a pretty win, whatever. Anytime you finish the game and that W's on the board, it's pretty enough. It's pretty enough. We'll take that any day, any given time, especially a big region win. And this win really keeps us in the hunt for hosting a playoff game, and we're still not outside of winning the region. So we have to take care of some things in front of us, but that win had to happen for us to have the opportunities we have set before us today. Absolutely. 17-16 was the final score Friday. Prattville victorious over the Enterprise Wildcats. Let's look at how they did it in the highlights.
Whack, I'm sure they'd love to have an 80-yard run, but their offense is designed for that.
Pickard kicks it away, and Shanks receives it at the 10-yard line, brings it out to the 15-20, cuts back to the inside, now to the 25-yard line, still on his feet. Little seam, 25-30, Shanks 35, still on his feet, and he's down at the 37. First and 10 lines from the Wildcat 35-yard line. 5:40 in the opening quarter. E.J. Owsley, play action pass. He's got a man open. It's Shanks to the 30, 25, along the Prattville boundary, 20, inside the 20, down to the 17. Lions knocking on the door here, and Owsley gives it up to Parks again. Parks inside the 10, spins off a tackle to the 5. Parks on his feet and into the end zone. Wow. He scores! Touchdown, Prattville!
And they moved.
Hayes wants to throw it, looking downfield. Nobody's there. He's going to try to run with it. Now he throws across the middle, and it's incomplete.
Chop.
Excellent coverage by Chop Fitz. Second and 11 from the Wildcat 35. Owsley, play action, rolling to his right, now firing. Got his man at the 25-yard line and out of bounds at the 23. That's a first down. Third and 13 now for the Lions back at the 16. Owsley the pass, sets up the screen. He's got it set up inside the 10. Jumps over a man to miss to the inside the 5. It's Parker on his feet. He's going to have a first down. Dragging to the end zone, and he's in! Touchdown! Prattville 14, Enterprise 7. And here's a give up the middle, and it is stuffed in the backfield. Takes a shotgun snap and gives it off up the middle.
There you go.
And it is stuffed at the line. Cotry in on the stop. Hayes from the shotgun. Keeps it. Going to the right side.
Get up.
And
Good job.
Open field tackle after about a 1-yard pickup. Do or die situation for the Wildcat offense. Line defense trying to put up a big stop here with 3:55 to play before half. Hayes throws it across the middle, dumps it, and we swat it away. It is swatted away. Second and 10 Lions now from our own 32, and here is Parks carrying the ball. That's DJ. Across the 40, open field 50, still on his feet down the sideline, and he steps out of bounds at the Enterprise 40. Collin Rogers coming out of the timeout. This will be a 50-yard attempt. Wildman holds. Wildman snaps. Owsley holds. And Rogers comes set. Snap, hold, and the kick.
Long enough.
High enough and long enough. And it is a beautiful kick by Collin Rogers. It could have gone 50. Minute 30 to play before half. Lines up 17-7. And here is a pitch out to the flats. This time, he's going down at the line of scrimmage. Whitaker is going to flank Hayes to the right. Has it, and it's a play-action pass. Sets up a screen, and he's got a little room on the outside, but he's taken down quickly. Great open field stop. 4th and 10, they go from the 22 to the Wildcats. Clock on the move, 8:55 and counting here in the third quarter. Lions holding a 3-point lead. Three men wide for the Wildcats. Goes to throw it, and he is sacked. He is sacked.
Carmelo.
He is sacked by Carmelo. 17-14. Lions on top. And here is a give to, well, he keeps it. He fakes me out and keeps it, but he loses a yard on the play, does the quarterback. 2nd and 11, Wildcats from their own 33, and Hayes splits it out wide. 3 to the far side, rolls to that far side. He's got his pitch man standing by.
Great.
Stretches it out, and Prattville just stretches it out to nothing. And he's down at the line of scrimmage. To the far side, 1 to the near. Low snap, he picks it up, and it's a Statue of Liberty play again. This time the Lions are there for the stop. Chop Bitts leads the charge, and he is down to the 35-yard line after it. That's trickeration is the root word for trickery. Low snap, and it is down at the 25-yard line. Johnson has it, no choice but to fall on it, and now the line. Here is Hayes from the shotgun for the Wildcats. 4 receivers to the near side, and Hayes is going to keep it up the middle, and he is stuck.
What a play.
Down at the line of scrimmage. This is big. 4th and 18.
Huge play right here. Come on, guys.
4th and 18, Wildcats from our 23-yard line. 9:26 to play in the ball game. Lions leading by 3. Hayes wants to pass. Looking downfield, dumps it over the top. It is incomplete, knocked away. About 72.
Wow.
On the ground at the 5-yard line.
Come on, guys. Cover.
And he is, Enterprise return man is taken down at the 22-yard line.
That was an incredible kick.
What a kick by Collin Rogers.
That went to the 7?
It went to the 7. Defense has something to say about it right here.
Come on, D. We got to stand up right here.
3rd and goal from the 1. 11 Enterprise Wildcats within 5 yards of the ball. Wait for the snap. Looked like there was motion there, but they're not going to call it. He is taken down in the backfield. A 2-yard loss.
That Davion Edwards.
Rise, a 2-point lead.
Just don't let them fake it. Don't let them fake it. Come on, guys. I hope it kicks it.
Wait, the snap is down. The kick is up. And it is going off the crossbar. It's no good. No good. Williams checks in. Owsley snaps with a 14 on play clock. And Williams gets to the outside. 25.
Inbound.
Picks up his first down out to the 31-yard line. Clock down to 20 seconds. Crowd coming to life as Hayes calls the snap. Looking to pass. Still looking. Still on his feet. Throwing downfield. And it's incomplete at the 33-yard line. Prattville's going to rush 3. Hayes, shotgun, drops the pass, pitches it out, and room to run, 20, 25, 30. And this is going to be the last one. He is belted at the 34-yard line. The Lions have won. They have beat the Enterprise Wildcats 17-16. What a night at Stanley Denson Stadium. A signature win for this program.
Welcome back, folks, to the Prattville Lions Football Review. Looking back on last week's 17-16 victory over the Enterprise Wildcats. Of course, visiting with our head coach, J.B. Wallace. And, Coach, it's our favorite segment of the show, going inside the Lions cage with one of your players.
Yeah, today inside the Lions cage is going to be with Collin Rogers. You're going to find out real quick that he's the life of the party, and he plays kicker. So kind of a different personality than the norm, but you got to love him. You got to love him. He's always great to be around, and he's a competitor.
We've loved all these kids that have come through the Lions cage so far, and this week's no exception. Let's go inside the Lions cage with our kicker and our punter, Collin Rogers.
I'm Collin Rogers, kicker/punter, 2022.
What are you going to miss most about Prattville High School after you graduate?
Definitely the fans. It's a different atmosphere. It's like a college's game day experience because fans come out from everywhere. The town basically shut down for Friday night.
Speaking of the town, what's the best fast food in town?
Mexico Typico, definitely.
What's your go-to at Mexico Typico?
I had one person put me on the chili Colorado, and after that, I was all over it.
You see, most of your teammates are Chick-fil-A people.
I like Chick-fil-A, but it gets old after a while.
It's just chicken. Good chicken, but it's just chicken, right?
Nah, it's like everyone says there's like cocaine infused into it.
Cannot confirm nor deny. What's the best advice you've ever been given?
Best advice I've ever been given is probably to play football.
Who'd that come from?
My uncle / Coach Ross.
Between your locker, your room, and your car, which one do you clean first and why?
Definitely my room, because I live in it every night. Because after a week of football, I bring home 2 big milk crates from the locker room full of clothes and out of my locker.
Piles up quick.
Oh yeah.
The same song plays every time you walk into any room forever, and it never changes. What's the name of that song?
I think Freestyle by Lil Baby.
Not an 80s song or anything?
Maybe Southern Nights by Glenn Campbell. I like that song. That's a good song. I told DJ Haynes the other day, I told him when I was warming up that I wanted to listen to that song, and he joked on me. And now every time I go out there and I warm up, he plays Southern Nights by Glenn Campbell.
That is a very eclectic song variety there. Kudos to your database, to your playlist. All right, imagine you're the head coach of this team. When you wake up, what's the first thing you're going to do?
Probably. Oh, that's a hard question. Probably upgrade the locker room. Find money for that.
Many have tried.
I know. I'm sure.
All right, if you had to choose today, what would be the title of your autobiography?
Probably it's my Instagram bio. Probably it's just live life. I like that. I like that saying.
Nice. That's good. What smell first comes to mind when you think about Friday night football games?
Probably kind of smoky, like grill, the grill smoke.
That's kudos to our band people. You know, they keep a concession stand, and that's what everybody, every Lions cage member the whole time has said: the hamburgers, the grill. Okay, is there any member of the staff, the coaching staff, that you feel like you can impersonate dead on?
Probably Coach Dickerson. When at practice, when we are getting ready for pre-practice, and he goes, quarter box, quarter box. Where the running box at?
I didn't make this up, but there's a stereotype going around that all kickers are head cases. Do you buy into that? Why or why not?
I definitely buy into that because I see it every game. It's always and it's, I feel like it's not a terrible thing at times, but then at times it is, and it's just whoever can handle it better.
That's it. How do you want the Lion Nation to remember you?
I want to be remembered as the best kicker to come through Prattville, and to be known as having a great work ethic and just a great personality in and out of football.
Beautiful, man. That's a great cager right there. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hooray for Prattville! Hooray for Prattville! Someone's in the stand yelling, "Hooray for Prattville!" 1, 2, 3, 4. Who are you yelling for? Prattville. That's who. Oh, I messed it.
Oh, great job, man. Great job. Clutch. Well, Coach, a lot of players that you can cite from Friday night that just had standout performances, but it's time to name one. Buffalo Rock Pepsi Player of the Game.
Well, this week's Pepsi Buffalo Rock Player of the Game will go to our kicker, punter, Collin Rogers. Man had a tremendous night for us. 50-yard field goal, and that's not the first time he's done that this year, but a 50-yard field goal. Also, we got a safety, so we had to kick the ball off from the 20, and he kicked it in a fashion where we were able to get the ball down on around the 20-yard line. And also a huge punt at the end of the game to seal the deal. But this week's Pepsi Buffalo Rock Player of the Game is Collin Rogers.
There you have it, Collin Rogers, your Buffalo Rock Pepsi Player of the Game. Welcome back to the Prattville Lions Football Review Show. Last segment here with Coach Wallace. Coach, 24 hours is over. The celebration time is over, and it's time to turn the page. And this is a game coming up that you've had circled for a long time. Oh,
yeah. You know, it was good to get the win Friday, and it was good to kind of look back at it on Saturday and enjoy it a little bit. But, you know, Saturday night, you know, right back to work with a huge opponent coming up this week. You know, we have a lot of tradition with this opponent. You know, with the championships that were won in the past, we would always have to go through Central to get to that game. So we know what's at stake. Man, Central's done a tremendous job this year. They play at a different speed than a lot of other teams that we've seen. But we have a great team coming up, and we got to be prepared for them.
It's going to be a great week of preparation, Coach. This game, Central Phoenix City, typically does define who's going to win the region, and this game coming up is no different.
That's right, and that's why it's huge for us. And I think our kids understand how important it is to get this win this week, because we want to win the region. You know, before you do anything else, we want to take over our region, and we want to host a home playoff game. Something that hadn't been done here in a long time, and we want to do that. So Central Phoenix City kind of stands in the way of that, and our kids understand. So I'm not surprised at all of the intense practices that we're going to have this week. I mean, I know they're going to be intense. Our kids have known to rise to the occasion, and especially big games like that. So it's on the road, so we have to go through all that. Thank goodness that we were able to travel to Dothan and kind of understand how we travel and the things we need to do to travel and play well on the road. So we can clean up some of those things that we don't feel like we did well at, and be prepared for a big region game on Friday.
No doubt, Coach. 7 o'clock kickoff next Friday at Garrett Harrison Stadium in Phoenix City, Alabama. Lion Nation, get in your car, drive, go, be there, support this team. This is a huge game coming up. We need your support. For Coach Wallace, for the Millser behind the camera, I'm Will Barrett saying good night. God bless. Go Lions. See you next Friday.
Prattville Lions Football Review with Coach J.B. Wallace. Brought to you by Stivers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Prattville. Crab King Seafood, CBE, and Durbin Auto Parts.